Good morning. I am Hương Đặng from Rilands International. Today we very welcome Mr. Brandon, a lawyer from US company, come here to join with our meeting. So we would like to share information about the EB5 program to all our investors. Mr. Brandon, could you please introduce yourself, please?
Sure, absolutely. So hello everyone. My name is Brandon Meyer. I'm the founder and principal of Meyer Law Group, an immigration law firm based in San Francisco, California, with an office here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
Technical chat, so because you're coming here to visit some investor, we'd like to have some questions to you so that you can explain to our investor. The first is, as an EB5 investor, should I worry and keep on investing in the program at this year of election going on? Is there any risk?
This is a great question, and as the U.S. approaches its presidential election here in less than 2 months, the outcome is currently very, very unclear. However, this should not be a cause for an investor to worry. This should not be a cause for the investor to delay making a decision on whether or not to move forward with EB5. In fact, I think the investor should concentrate on the factors that are leading them to consider EB5 and not worry about distractions such as presidential elections in the United States.
Do you have any advice or suggestion for EB5 investor that's to make sure how they invest in right project?
Yes, so investing in the right EB5 project is very critical, and performing detailed project due diligence is very important as well. However, that can be very difficult if the investor and their families are here in Vietnam trying to assess projects in the United States. Therefore, it requires a strong and knowledgeable team to assist the investor in making the correct decision on terms of project before moving forward with EB5.
Yes. To involve in the one EB5 process, there's a lot of involved. So can you tell our investor that's how important a role of agent and lawyer in this process?
I like to think that my role here is relatively unimportant. It's really groups such as yours that really help set the investor on the path toward EB5 success.
Yeah.
And to the extent that our law firm can help you and your clients achieve those goals primarily through proper source and path of funds analysis, then we can all achieve victory together.
Yeah, thank you. So, do you have any advice more for our investor?
So you have EB5 investors, especially today in 2024, have lots of options, and investors should consider their options before moving forward with a particular group, a particular project, or a particular law firm. My rule of thumb is that this is a long-term process for the investor and their families. Whichever agency you pick, whichever project you pick, and whichever attorney you pick, we're all going to be together for approximately 5 to 7 years. So at the end of the day, as you assess your options, I just say go with your gut instinct. Go with the groups that you feel the most comfortable with, because if you like them today, chances are you'll like them tomorrow and 5 years from now. If you have reservations about moving forward with a particular group, it's probably not going to improve over time. So many options, fundamentally choose the one that you feel the most comfortable with on a personal level. And that's probably the best decision you'll make.
How long from the date the investor submit the document until they get the green card? So how long does it take?
This is a great question, and so there's so many variables, so many factors that go into an investor's timeline. And some groups out there talk about quick timelines for this, quick timelines for that, and that can sometimes be true. There's no guarantees. Take a little bigger picture in terms of overall process and assume if you and your family receive your green cards within 18 to 24 months of starting the process, then you should consider that to be a very good result. If it takes a little longer, that's probably okay. If it takes shorter than that, obviously that's even better. But investors should come into this assuming that it's going to be roughly an 18 to 24 month long process to achieve U.S. permanent residence. It's going to take 5 to 6 years, maybe even 7 years to complete all 3 steps of the EB5 process.
Yeah, anyhow, it's very fast compared with in the past now.
You're absolutely right. EB5 process prior to the March 2022 law changes took a very much longer timeline. So we have the perverse result now where people starting the process today may actually complete it faster than people who started the process 7, 8, 9 years ago.
Can you share some mistakes that the investor normally need to avoid to get successful in the program?
Yeah, so basically taking bad advice, basically looking for options that sound cheap, sound quick, sound easy, looking for shortcuts. These almost invariably fail 100% of the time. You know, the path to successful EB5 is well established. Any path that deviates from that is likely to send you in the wrong direction.
Yeah, thank you for your sharing.